First catch of the day is this jumbo bluegill that I didn't get on camera, but that's okay. I threw it in as I was walking in. Kind of snagged him a little bit, but first fish is this beautiful bluegill. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today's video is really cool because we are at the pond yet again. We're gonna be doing some largemouth fishing, even though we already got a bluegill, but we're gonna be trying these little Stik-Os with like a split tail. It's kind of like a little Ned rig, and then it's got like a partial fluke tail on the end of it. It's a pretty cool little bait. That's supposed to be like split, but there we go. And that's what it looks like. This is kind of like in a ghost slash pearl color. Really excited about it though. Just found these the other day at Cabela's, even though they're, I think, Bass Pro brand. So we're gonna see if we can rip some largemouth out of this pond. Stay tuned, guys. You probably don't want to click off this video because it's gonna be a banger. There we go. Ah! What the heck? Man, they're nailing this bait. They just won't take it all the way. They're being very finicky. Well, that was pretty unexpected. Holy smokes. That is a big fish. I don't know if I got him very well, so we'll see if we can keep him on there. I just got him in such a terrible spot here in this drain culvert. There we go. That's a 4 or 5. That is a big fish right there. Beautiful fish. Hit the little Stik-O bait. It's probably a 4-pounder. I was reeling it in and seen a bluegill and kind of distracted me and didn't even realize it. And right when I was getting ready to flip it out of the weeds, this thing plowed it out of there. So I had some weeds on it, so I was reeling it in quick, but really cool fish. All right, going for the release on this big girl. This thing is a beast for a pond fish. Pretty awesome bass. There he goes. I almost didn't even catch him. I'm shocked I got him in. Right there, just powering through the weeds again. I'm gonna go back down there and munch on some more bluegills. That seems to be the key today, is these fish are hitting these bluegills, and that's kind of what I'm imitating today with that little bait. He's just twitching it around like a little bluegill, and he hit it, so very cool. Ah, there's a little bass way out there. That's disappointing. I was kind of going for the gills here, but that's all right. First bass on fly today. It's kind of a weed edge out there, kind of floating from the wind, and this guy was on it and took it. Beautiful little bass. Switched over to the fly, trying to catch a few bluegills. If I can get a small one, I might use it for bait, but I just figured I'd see what's out here with this thing first. There's a real little shrimp. Another beautiful bluegill. This guy's just way too big to use for bait. I was hoping to get some small ones. It's nice that every fish in here is big, but when you want to catch big ones, you can only get small ones. When you want small ones, you only get the big ones. All right, got a couple on the old little Ned rig here. Got a couple on fly. Going back to this bait now. Obviously, it caught the biggest fish so far today. A lot of bluegills in here. Wasn't really able to get the small size I was hoping for to try to get some of these bass on. I might have to bring some in sometime, but I think we're just gonna stick with this bait for now and see if we can catch some more largemouth. There's tons of largemouth in here. I should be able to get a few more. Probably gonna go a little bit farther onto the pond. Just seen one spook here. He's not interested. But hopefully we can get into a few. The farther I walk, the better it gets. Usually on the backside, there's a lot of fish going on there. When you're working this bait, you don't want to go too quickly. You kind of want to twitch it off the bottom 3 or 4 times, and you want to do like an aggressive twitch that's about 4 inches. You don't want to go too small, and you don't want to go too aggressive either. There's one. It's also really important to fish with polarized sunglasses. Days like today when it's very, very sunny, oh, there he goes, quick release. These bass will come up shallow, and it's just easier if you have polarized lenses and you can sight see them and you can just cast right to them. Like right there's a fish. And the reason I got that was just because I have these lenses on. I can see clear as day where they're at. That thing is gross. Ugh. Very, very skinny fish that's obviously not eating well, which is crazy to me because there's tons and tons of bluegill in here. There's another fish. That's just a sad little skinny thing. Gross. I hope you get bigger, eat some bluegill, man. Sorry if I took your last meal. There's a big snapper out there that just bubbled. Wish that was a bass that big. That thing would have been giant. There's a good one. That might have been the one that swam out of that culvert. Unfortunately, he's gone now. These bass love this lure. Unfortunately, I just cannot seem to catch them. Hello, airplane. Holy smokes, I just caught the one out of that culvert. That almost never happens. He must not have seen. Oh no, I shouldn't have lifted. I should not have lifted. I should not have lifted. Dang it. Nailed him. Went back for the 1-2 punch. Ah! Come on. What the heck? Why do I keep losing these fish? What do I got to do to set that hook harder? I mean, I'm setting the hook. They're just popping. I don't get it. Maybe largemouth just needs a bigger hook. These are pretty small hooks. There's a nice little bluegill on the little spider fly. Probably about 6-7 inches. There he goes. The hooks on these are really, really small, so it's pretty easy to catch them, and then releasing is just as easy. The only thing that sucks is if they swallow this hook. There's a really cool little topwater bass strike. Just a little guy, but he buried it. That's so cool. I love catching bass on the fly. I love it when they're even big too. This is just a little squeaker, but I will take that all day. Boom. There's a nice gill. Tearing them up on fly today. I love catching gills just as much as bass. These are fun. There's nothing cooler than a big gill. Right off the beds. And these gills are fired up. Oh, that one's all, oh no, he's not. He was twisted up for a second. It's kind of like the ocean right now, that anywhere there's a little bit of weeds way out deep, there's some fish just hanging out by them. A little bit of structure, and they like that. There he is. Little bass, I think. Oh yeah, little bass. Little largy. Whoop. Probably not supposed to be flipping fish up on shore with a fly rod. Probably should be using a net, but that's a beautiful little largy. That'd be perfect for like a little fish tank. There we go. Little guy. Not as bad as I thought. Nice 6-inch bluegill. I think we're gonna end the day with this guy. He buried that spider, so perfect one to end on as I try to undo this fly that's stuck way down in there. Got it. Using a little 5-weight fly rod here today and a little spider, but I want to say thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. We did end up getting on one really, really nice bass today. Oh my goodness, I got another one. I just sat the spider down. Oh, there it goes. Just popped off. This fishing's kind of crazy. You just sit the spider down in there and then boom, he got it. But watch, 3, 2, he's got it. See, it's just that crazy. It's that easy. I gotta put this down now. Last gill of the day. Just sitting it right on these beds all through here. Pretty cool. I've got my sunglasses over the screen right now just so you can see all those beds. I'm sure it's a lot easier. No sunglasses, and then with them you can see all those beds in there. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun to make. A lot of bluegill, a lot of bass, and even that one monster today. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. We will catch you on another exciting episode. Thanks for watching, guys.